positive vibes at our core. Together we'll explore.
You're from 5 engage.
With you we never feel alone. Beauty matched by intellect. Every mission she perfects. Face the unknown hand in hand. Major Sam will take a stand. She's got a Stargate poster on her wall. Dreaming of wormholes, she's seen it all. From SG-1 to the final frontier, she's a captain of cool, the cosmos is near. On Twitch she's lived, a sci-fi queen, boldly streaming when no one's been. With a saxophone, she plays a tune under a nebula painted moon. Major Samo, beam me up tonight, through the stars and the speed of light. Warp drive humming, she's in command, a sci-fi dreamer in a far-off land. Major Samo, beam me up tonight.
Basically, he was a geek, sir.
Through the stars and the speed of light. Warp drive humming, she's in command, a sci-fi dreamer in a far-off land. She's got Spock on a playlist, Kirk in her heart, quoting Picard, she's a work of art. Her chat's ablaze, the subs pouring. She's a Twitch sensation, let the journey begin. In her world it's all walkers and rings. She laughs and she dances, she sings what she brings. Her saxophone wails like a comet's cry, through galaxies spinning in her mind sky. Major Samo, beam me up tonight, through the stars and the speed of light. Warp drive humming, she's in command, a sci-fi dreamer in a far-off land. Major Samo, beam me up tonight, through the stars and the speed of light. Warp drive humming, she's in command, a sci-fi dreamer in a far-off land. Across the Milky Way, she finds her groove, a captain's chair and a dance to prove. Sci-fi rhythms in a 90s haze, she's lost in a Britpop celestial phase. Major Samo, beam me up tonight, through the stars and the speed of light. Warp drive humming, she's in command, a sci-fi dreamer in a far-off land. So here's the Samo, our cosmic muse, streaming and singing, lighting the fuse. In her universe she'll always shine. Major Cypher, star of her time.
Major Summer in the zone, streaming fun all night long. Jiggities in every tone, join the hype, feeling strong. Boopsie might not agree, best in all the lands we see. From Canada, she's the star, streaming bright, near and far. Party here, party there, Major Summer in the air. Jiggities everywhere, Major Summer, show you care. Party here, party there, Major Samo leads the way. Join the fun, come what may. In her world, we will stay. Party here, party there. Major Samo in the air. DKT's everywhere. Major Samo, show you care. Sisters content every day. Major Samo leads the way. Join the fun, come what may. In her world, we will stay. Party here, party there. Major Samo in the air. DKT's
Basically, he was a geek, sir.
Major Samo, show you care. Show you care. Show you care. Show you care.
We hit a level 2 hype train right as the counter comes down. Awesome, amazing. Hello, everyone. Hi, Long David. Bender the robot. Oh, C Engineering, did he? I had no idea. I did not know that. Thumbelina, thank you so much. 10 biddies cheered towards
Basically,
this
he was a
hype
geek, sir.
train. Oh my gosh, Disco resubscribing at tier 2. Tier 2, my darling. Newt. Hello, Silver Tab. So
We're
good to
on a
see you.
mission, you
Ice
nit.
Wolf, thank you. 100 biddies.
Basically,
And that gets us a level 2 hype train. Lol David coming in with 17 months. Oh my goodness gracious! First hype train in basically a month, everybody. Oh my gosh, unexpected time off. Ooh, thank you for all the well wishes coming in. Getting better, but still definitely not 100% yet.
Giggity, giggity,
So please bear with me.
giggity.
As we welcome in a whole room full of geeks. Hello,
Giggity,
my
giggity,
dears,
giggity.
coming in.
Giggity, giggity, giggity,
Delete that. I can win.
It's DJ Epic.
Delete that.
Come on,
I can win.
giggity.
I can win. Delete that. I can win.
giggity.
I swear I'm
Alright.
back for a while now.
Giggity, giggity, giggity.
Quake, hello.
Alright.
Davrick for 16 months. Thank you, Ben.
I believe the
Hill,
Canucks
for
of
the 5
Vancouver are
biddies.
superior warriors.
Another fellow cruise darling. Domo, hello.
Giggity,
Belly's in
giggity,
the house, Becky.
giggity.
We got
Alright.
George. Hello, welcome. Quake is here.
Giggity, giggity,
Voltron, 999
giggity.
Patrick.
Alright.
Breakers in the house, batted down. Lord is Karen. Bel Air, Mr. Bel Air.
Basically, he was a geek, sir.
Crushing coming in. 15 months. Thank you so much. That actually gets us level 3 hype train. No speed hype. There is a last no. Tricky is in the house. We got Nuge in the house. Welcome. It's so wonderful to see all of your names. I'm so sorry if I've missed anything. And Honey, hello. I now know and Honey in real life too, not on the cruise, but at the meet up beforehand. And Honey, yes, definitely still compromised over here. Today is the first time I've left my house, my home, since I got back from the cruise. I have been flat out incapable of life.
Basically, he was a geek, sir.
And honey, thank you, 16 months. Oh my goodness gracious. Trek Diva is in the house. Spectre, first person, sorry if I've missed, but first streak I've seen, maintaining the streak from before. Trek Diva, how are you doing? Divine. Yes, she has. And I've been trying to do mostly that for the last week. Davrick, fun little spoiler. There was no honeymoon because there was no engagement and there was no marriage. It was Star Trek, The Cruise. Star Trek, The Cruise. The unconventional voyage. Lies. Sus. There's no lies. We are putting the whole thing to rest. It was fun leading up to the cruise. No engagements. No marriages. You can start it up next year again if you need. That's not what we heard. Benny Hill, you were there. You know. Thumbelina. Yes, Thumbelina sums it up. It was an awesome week with everyone. Someone said DJ's got kicked out. Well, there's always that, Spectre. There's always that. I'm engaged to having a good time and a wonderful Star Trek cruise. So, putting that to rest. Nelly, thank you so much. 7 stream streak. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We are at level 4 hype train with 2 minutes left. We're at 35%, everybody. 35%. How high can we go with this? Welcome back. Crystal
900 years
Rays.
of time and space, I've never met anyone who wasn't important before.
Somebody very important indeed. Thank you for 11 months, Lord Brax. Barely, but here I am. Again, bear with me. This is more talking than I've done in the last week combined. And I'll be taking lots of hydrates. Please help me. Thank you indeed, Spectre. All jokes aside, it was an extremely, very, very, very special event indeed. Domain, thank you. Oh, Worf! Oh no! Domain, thank you so much for the 100 biddies. The hydrates are just water, Spectre. The hydrates is just water. Oh. Just water for now. The Samo Famo had an amazing time. Several people here in chat. We got Thumbelina, Spectre, Benny Hill's Ghost. Is there anybody else who was on the cruise who's here? Or who was all at the community meetup beforehand? There were actually 2. There was the community, and then the kind of official Scopely one in the evening. Oh my gosh! Coming in at the last second! I'm about to be attacked. We have level 5 hype train. Absolutely amazing. A lovely welcome home. Going towards paying off all the cold meds. 4%. Can we get a level 5? 3 stream on Henny. Well done. Yes, you were at both meetups. Davrick, 16-month sub and 145 stream streak. Absolute madness. Thank you, Davrick. Oh my gosh. Voltron, no flavors in the water right now. Just classic, delicious British Columbia mountain water. It's good to be back to it. Oh, Divine, nothing to do with Canadians or Caribbeans. That's all Samo. It's what Samo does. It's what Samo does when she leaves the house. Can we talk about the price of NyQuil and DayQuil? It's getting nastier as we go, whoopsie. And the Mucinex. And all the Costco Kleenex box packs. Oh my gosh. Astronomical. Oh, Hickey, it's true, and I appreciate it so much. And I also appreciate you being here. And yes, it was not just the Canadian who got it. Sudafed 120 milligrams is apparently not available up here anymore. Well, there you go, Spectre. The things we find out. Lol David went through about 4 boxes of tissue this week. Oh no, Lol David, why are you getting stuff? The Costco tissues cost. Oh my gosh, Benny Hill, I think some KD would help. Feed for the soul at the very least. Gamebacil! Thank you so much for your first time chat. Welcome on in. Love that little guy. Hi! Cheeto! Thank you for the prime! Thank you. Welcome back, Cheeto. How are you? How's the fam? How's the finite Cheetos? What does that mean, Aunt Hattie? By the way, Raiders, if you don't know who I am, my name is Major Samo. This is the Gate Room. It's a bit of a special stream tonight as it's my first time back from Star Trek The Cruise. Star Trek The Cruise! Yeah! Which I was on because of the grace and gorgeousness and generosity of the STFC Twitch community. That was the big competition over at Ultimate DJs last year that people were glorious enough to start, donating their entries to me and stuff like that. And yeah, so that enabled, and some of you might not even know this, it enabled me initially to get me and Mama Samo for sure on the cruise, but then through circumstances and people
basically
having to drop out and an extra spot being available in somebody else's room, but thank you, RBV. 19 months, RBV. Thank you. 19 months. Oh my gosh. We have 1 minute left in this hype train. We're at 37%. How can we do with this? Welcome back. Hype. Galvanox, what's going on? Oh my goodness gracious. Samo, you're wearing your shirt too. Thank you. 2 cruds. Oh my gosh, Voltron, I'm so sorry. Mini Cheeto's birthday was just on Saturday. 6 years old. Oh my gosh, happy birthday, Mini Cheeto. Chicken is good. Spaghetti is good. I love it all. Amazing. How can you not dance, Galvi? But yes, we did Divine has it right. We did actually manage to smuggle Papa Samo on as well. So it was the Samo Famo. Oh my gosh, where is my key card? Oh gosh, I've already lost my key card. There was indeed an ongoing spaghetti joke on the cruise, a Voyager Family Feud style game. So through the cruise, they would host like almost mini game shows with the cast of the shows, but then also they would bring up people from the audience and they would battle. It was wild. It was wild. And Hanny, yeah, it was super cool. The Samo Famo, Clan Samo says RSD, RBV says Famo Samo. I think we agreed it was the Samo Famo. there was a couple of votes in like the community meetups and kind of throughout. We had a whole bunch of people got to meet and hang out with the Samo Famo. We were a great unit going around events and, you know, finding our favorite seats in the different venues and, you know, oh, you guys go over there and you grab over there, or, you know, Moopsy's coming in with us, you know, him and I will go grab the seats, Mama and Sam will go grab that, or they hold the seats, we go get the drinks. Thank you for saying so, Galvi. It was super great getting to hang out with you and see you all around as well. Savage Righto. And yes, Benny Hill, I'm going to make sure that I am on next year. Don't worry. Don't worry. We got it. We got it. I'm going to make it so. We're going to figure out a way. Because it was just too much fun. It was too special. Way too special. Let me show you this. Again, it was the community who made it happen, right? So we'll be showing through the week a bunch of very special, exclusive stuff. I miss it all so much already. But it was very special. It was very special. Mama, Samo, and I have nothing but massive, huge gratitude and amazingness. Hopefully I could show you some fun stuff to show, you know, truly you sent the right people. My mama was just off the wall the whole time. Just off the wall the whole time. She was so happy. She was so excited. Just everywhere you looked, there was crazy Star Trek stuff, or people dressed up in crazy stuff, or, you know, just endless events one after the other. Let's go to this panel. Let's go to that. There's this concert. There's that comedy show. Moopsy got his date with Mama Samo. It's true. It's true. Disco, I'm glad you like it. And by the way, Disco, of course. Divine, we definitely have a lot of fundraising to do. It was so busy, Spectre literally lost weight on the cruise. You're running around so much. It's true. You're running around so much that even myself... Calvi, it was a triple! It's a triple! Even with the drinks package, I think everybody, those who did, I think, you know, the ship is so huge and you're just literally going back and forth all day long. And me being me, stairs only, stairs up and down. There were very few occasions where, you know, you let yourself, thank you, Ice Wolf, for the hydrate. Very, very few occasions you let yourself try to go in the turbo lift. Because yes, they were called turbo lifts. Yep, totally missed lobster night. There's one night where like everybody has lobster as an option. Usually it's paid. Totally missed lobster night. Oh my gosh. Absolutely cardio it all away. Between all the walking and then the plague, Moopsy is in fact lighter than before the cruise. Nice! Galvi, I never even got to the burger bar. Never even got to the burger bar. Ooh, Benny, there you go. So we saw Mama and Samo, but here's another very special picture for those of you here back at the first stream. This is very special. The Samo Famo had the most absolutely amazing special time. Remember, I always say it was from the womb that I was a Trekkie, but it wasn't just Mama Samo. Papa Samo is such a nerd. He always has been from childhood. Just every sci-fi show and movie he could. You know, how many times did he go see, what was it, 2001 when it came out and like blew his mind at the time? You know, he has all the books. He reads all the real science. You know, Scientific American magazine. We have subscription, all the space stuff. So the Samo Famo, Mama and Papa Samo, are so grateful to the community. Truly once in a lifetime thing. And they had so much fun meeting all of the people of the community as well, you know, putting names to faces and meeting newer people. And just people on the cruise, just the most fascinating people, you know? What type of people end up on a Star Trek cruise? Just the absolute most fascinating array. The buffet is really good if you go when it opens. Never there at opening. Certainly not in the morning. Johnny Rockets, I didn't really eat at. I had onion rings once. I shared onion rings once there. But otherwise, it was mostly, I had a chocolate malt, which was insane. It was so rich and thick, I could not even finish it. It was insane. Tried a sip of the milkshakes were lighter and frothier and gorgeous. Moopsie, tell them about your cookies and cream. And then, root beer floats. The root beer floats were amazing, though explosive. Thank you, Worf. Wow, I think that's louder than a goat scream. Holy moly. Thank you, Worf. Wowie zowie. There was this guy in the full Neelix prosthetics. I don't have all my pictures loaded yet. I'm so sorry. I do have a picture of Neelix. Like, y'all, it was the craziest. Full Talaxian. And I totally forgot the word Talaxian for like 24 hours after I saw him. Oh my gosh. But Talaxian, full Neelix, and he fully dressed up as Neelix. Like, when you go into the food area, there's an actual paper, like, full-size cutout of Neelix and his kitchen stuff to, like, welcome you to the main dining hall thing. And this dude, for a full morning, went and just posed beside this Neelix thingy in the full, with an apron, Neelix chef outfit. And then, yeah, at one point, Galvi, can you send that to me? Can you send that to me, Galvi, by any chance? Can you DM? Can you DM? Could you DM it so I could show?
Giggity.
Alright. Danny, welcome in. How you doing? What's going on? Yeah, this Neelix cosplayer was one of them, insane. Meanwhile, Spectre got to sing the Klingon Warriors anthem with Chancellor Martok and Gowron at the Klingon pub, where there's a whole squad. There's all these, like, crews. There's crews on the cruise. CREW. That get together every year, and they have, like, their thing. And so there's the Qapla' people, and they hang out at the Klingon bar, and as people walk by, they all just scream, Qapla'! It's just, like, constant, all day long. Qapla'! Zero G's! Hello, hello, hello! Danny, no, I'm coming on early because I'm still sick, as you could probably hear. So I can't go too late tonight. I wanted to come on a bit earlier so I can. I've been going to bed, y'all. I swear I've been in bed at like 9 o'clock, which I do not do normally. But oh gosh, I've had to. DJ, he could come over here and say that. The Qapla' Collective. Oh, Hector, hello. I didn't knowingly give up lobster. Trust me, I did not knowingly give up lobster. I had no idea. Oh, Danny, you'll know. You'll know, Danny. Batleth and Bloodwine was the name. They redid the British tavern into Batleth and Bloodwine. There was just Klingon stuff all throughout, inside, flags, portraits. It was wild. It was wild. And yeah, even leaving at 2 a.m., they're still going. They're still going. Although, honestly, the Schooner Bar, I mean, it's a different ship next year, so it'll be slightly different. But the Gorn Bar was actually had the best cocktails and the best, like, pours. You know, like the strongest cocktails and the most interesting kind of, didn't necessarily get through all, but it was one of the ones that had the renamed cocktails to, you know, be Star Trek-y. So, yeah. The Gorn Bar was actually really good.
Digs up. We're on to you.
Hey, St. Jamie, what's going on? In fact, we had Spectre's sister. We all had a birthday drink there for her. I remember, because we're like, they got some good stuff going on there. Although really, you could ask for anything anywhere. The ones in, like, inside some of the bigger show halls weren't as great. Those were a lot more basic. They were a bit more picky about, you know, checking things, checking your passes, which I really need to find. Shockingly, there was no Quark's Bar. There was a 10 Forward. There was there was a Starfleet Academy. And then 10 Forward was like a whole thing. Quark's Casino. Yeah, it was Quark's Casino. Like, the whole casino was quarked. Still trying to get there, St. Jamie. Still trying to get there. One second. Just trying to. Where did I put it? I have so many special things to show you guys. So every, you know, reveal your secret and stuff from now on. I've got a whole pile, you can kind of see. I've got a whole pile of stuff here. Super, super exciting to show you. There's one specific thing I wanted to start with, but some VR headsets for a holosuite. Well, at one point it was funny, they had a thing set up. It almost looked like a transporter, but it was a make action figure thingy. So it was like a kind of plastic tube that you can go in and pose as if you're an action figure, like in the new box, and it was all Star Trek-y. It was a whole thing. It was hilarious. And I did actually see, by the way, where my thing was. So one really cool thing. Oh, wait. Well, it was the whole fam. This is actually, why do I have this one? It's okay. I'll wait. I want to show you the my one. I'll gather up all of them maybe, and we can see. Oh yeah. I mean, I am super immunocompromised, but you still gotta live your life. It was worth it. It was worth it. I knew I would get sick. I didn't know I was gonna be so sick, which I have been and am, but you know, you're part Illyrian. Oh, I see. No, I am definitely the most hand-washy, germaphobe, hygiene psycho. I mean, It was through no lack of hygiene on my part. It's just the way it goes. Yes, Spectre, I know. I do have here. I can show. Hold on. Yeah. Everybody in our group was really good. Everybody in our group is really good. Here, I don't know which one is gonna be the top one, but here is a beautiful. Well, no. Oh gosh. Oh dear. Oh, we've all gone crazy. Yeah, Galvi, there was a whole host of all sorts of things. Okay, here we go. This is a really cute one. Here's a little bit of a group family photo. So this is right after Beck's panel. Beck hosted a panel right up there on the second biggest stage of the whole ship with Tim Russ and Garrett Wong. That was absolutely hysterical. It was one of the top panels, in my opinion, of the entire cruise. Like the way she just kind of let Tim and Harry bounce off of each other with just a little prompt here and there, like the way she moderated it, you know? Siggy! Moopsies says it's his favorite panel of the whole cruise. So here is, it's just so beautiful. Here's some of us. It was so much fun. We definitely were in the front and second rows. Heckling lovingly. You recognize that group, don't you? Mm-hmm. Nice, Galby. Nice. Kinky Jesus, you sure have. So we got some beautiful, lovely photos. Yeah, we were definitely up there in the front, supporting our peeps. So I've got lots of stuff to share along the way. You know, here's another cute one when Beck and Logan were in the audience. This was for another one. That's on Risa night. I know, because Papa Samo's in his like bright, fabulous Risa shirt. I've got my cover up over my crazy dress that I wore. That was a really fun show. So yeah, there's lots of, and of course, tons of people around us as well. The usual squad. Oh, the game. Gosh, we don't need to be in the game right now, do we? Yeah, the Garrett Wong comedy show was absolutely, like, screamingly funny. It was so good. He needs to be on every cruise every year because he is so funny. He is so funny. His impressions are so insane. Siggy, congrats on a new PC! Hey! Yeah, it was just absolute madness. Robert Duncan McNeil finally came for the first time. He apparently is notorious for showing up and then, responding yes, and then having to cancel and back out. Apparently he's quite famous for that, and so everybody was really excited that he finally was there. Please let this be gas. Oh my gosh. Oh, wait, an open node. Ah! I have been waiting for gas to show up in this dang system all flippin' day. Yes, Tawny Newsom and Eugene Cordero, also hilarious. They did an improv show. They apparently, I had no idea, totally makes sense. They both are have trained at top improv schools and programs. Cloud Architect. The Cloud Architect. Oh my gosh, they're, because that's the thing. It's not just panels and, you know, they're asking, oh, what was your favorite episode? What was your least favorite episode? Like, the interviews and panels were really insightful at times, and they were super duper fun. But also, all the actors were doing, like, these comedy shows and improv shows, and as I said, the kind of game shows together and concerts. Did you know that Tim Russ is a flippin' rock star? Actual rock and roll, like singing, guitar, like, holy moly, this guy's good. So Tim Russ is there with his boys, a drummer and a piano man. Gosh, this piano man was just having the time of his life. It's so fun to see concerts where not only is the music unbelievable, but you know that musicians are having so much fun. But not only that, they're playing up the funk, they're doing the rock and roll, and then who shows up for a flippin' saxophone break? Flippin' Neelix! Neelix plays the saxophone, Bally Bomb. Did you know? Flippin' Neelix comes out, and of course everybody starts screaming, "Two Vicks! Two Vicks! Two Vicks!"
I could really go for a pickle right
And
now.
it's just so funny. It's just so funny. You know, like when you're in crowds at concerts or events and people start yelling stuff, but it's a Star Trek crew, so people are "Two Vicks! Two Vicks! Two Vicks!" Or, you know, even when Tim Russ came on, people would always just scream, "Tuvok, Tuvok." And then when Garrett Wang would come on, and there was a whole squad, like posters and everything. "Two Pips Kim. Give Kim a promotion. We want 2 Pips Kim." So, you know, whenever Garrett would come on, everybody's screaming, "Two Pips Kim, 2 Pips Kim, 2 Pips Kim." And like, that was the whole thing, you know, people would be chanting it in the hallways. It was just absolutely wild. On your main, Kim is rank 4 and Janeway's still rank 1, level 1. Are you just being silly about that, Savage? That's hilarious. Justice for Tuvix. Oh my gosh. Yeah. How many times did we hear, "Shut up, Wesley"? Yeah. Campaign style cards about Kim. Hold on. I might actually have one of those. Oh, I got it. I got it! I would say I'll wait till ads are over, but this is the benefit of having a sub. Well done, all my friends. Look at this. Look at flipping this. Spectre says, "It was such a whirlwind and magical experience. My goal next year is to slow down. Enjoy more of the socializing next year." Yes. Look at this. It even has their cabin numbers on it, like their group. You know? Look at this! 2 Pips now! 2 Pips now! Ah, Bally says, that brings up a very good point. When are you going to be promoted to Lieutenant Colonel? Well, I gotta go to Atlantis first, don't I? Thumbelina, yes, the advantage, you pick and choose more now. Well, one thing that I'm glad the whole Samo famo was on board with, we did not even bother with pictures or autographs or anything like that. Because I know that can take up half your cruise, just waiting in lines for those. So we chose not to do any of that. We did not do any excursions. I'm not even kidding you, we never left the boat. People are like, oh, where are you cruising to? What are the ports? I was like, I don't know. I didn't even get off the boat. Because there was so much going on inside. There was so much Star Trek cruise happening. For anybody who just got back from ad break, people just like are hardcore with their things and campaigns and fun and stuff. But that's the thing, Danny, is that you're on the cruise with them. So you still meet them. Moopsie had a full-on sit-down at the lunch table with Robert Duncan McNeil one day. Or, you know, you pass people in the hallway and you go, hey, after one of the events, what was it? What was it after? Moopsie. We hung out with Garrett Wang for like half an hour after one of the shows. On costume night. On costume night. We hung out with Garrett for like solid 20-30 minutes afterwards. Just in the seats. Because he was just like 2-3 rows ahead. And something happened and somebody commented, yeah, Moopsie's swords. And we just got to talking and they were just hanging out. It was unbelievable. I mean, some of them stayed a lot more sequestered, you know? You don't see Kate Mulgrew just wandering down, moseying through the main hall by herself. Or at least I didn't. Maybe she did. But, yeah. Davrick wants to know about Moopsie and Mama Samo's date night. The script reading night. Yeah. Yeah. And yeah, Strawberry Daiquiri's mini afternoon. Wilson Cruz was having a good time with everybody. Oh yes. Just like on Celia Rose Gooding, so Uhura in Strange New Worlds, had just had her birthday. 25th birthday, oh my gosh, she's a baby. And Tawny Newsome had her birthday on the ship, and so one of the nights they had a joint birthday party. Like they had a birthday bash, an official birthday bash with DJ Miss Ninja, the like proper DJ for all the after parties and big events. And that was a fun night. They were having a good time. Give me 1 sec though, please, everybody. I need to have a full proper hydrate for a second. Give me 1 moment.
And his name is John C. Yes, yes. Yes, yes.
Hello, everybody. Thank you for the couple of little stickers there to entertain as I was dying. Yes, that was a cough break. Apologies. Hopefully that will be contained. But good news, as I was running away, I had a thought and I went, oh wait, I think I know where something is. So I will show this. I'm going to keep some of the stuff as for reveal your secrets, because I have so much stuff I can't just like blitz you with all of it right away, right? Naz. I'm trying. But I will show you guys this because it's super unbelievably cool. This is thanks to Spectre initially for bringing this up. There's a gentleman of the community who I now know and can call friend, who makes the most amazing things for your cards. So your room cards obviously get you in the room, but they also are, you know, your drinks pass and all that kind of stuff. Yes, Mighty Bobo! And so your card has to be with you at all times, and it's used for all sorts of stuff. So he makes passes. Mustache! Mustache with a G. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. It's great to have you. So yeah, he made these absolutely incredible custom green for Samo, of course. 4 pips. Oh, thank you very much. Obviously, which cruise it is. But it's super cool. I ended up being able to get it for not just me, but we got the whole Samo famo. I don't have Papa Samos here right now, but we managed to have our beautiful thing for the Samo famo. But not only that, the absolutely incredible crafty devil that she is. I also got some custom. So this is what actually clipped into whatever. So I had Samo. I had the Samo one. Mama had some Pedro. And I think Papa Samo had Hug a Nerd. I think he had Hug a Nerd. Hey Zeno, how you doing? Adva, thank you so much. Adva! How are you? It's been a big week for you, Adva. Daverick, how dare? And yes, Schwag. You know all about Schwag. You won some stuff last week, didn't you? Schwag, you winning all the stuff. Mm-hmm. But yeah, organizing meetups is very stressful. Oh yes, I know. Yes. That's why I've not volunteered to do it. Although, I say that. But I'm actually currently helping organize. And this is not a secret. I think it's been talked about a little bit. But the very famous Samo House house party last May with Ripper, Alex, Juby, and Spectre. House Party 2.0 is official. It is officially an annual event now that I host. So the OGs, my boys, Juby, Spectre, and Alex will all be back in attendance. But also with possibly some new folks. Some additional people. But you'll have to keep watch to find out. So yes, organizing stuff. Yes. Indeed. Indeed. You will see in time, everybody. You shall see in time. Keep in touch. Keep in tune. Oh, Danny!
Here's a little pick-me-up.
That's so sweet, Danny. Thank you very much. I'm really over here trying to contain the hacking. As I said, I haven't been talking at all, so that's not helping. It's okay, Danny. The thought is there. I saw the dancing little fuzzy face. It's adorable. Quake. Thank you. Sure, RBB, exactly. House Party NCC 1701. Good evening, Chance. How are you doing, friend? Every day and night, Danny, there was events. Absolutely every single day and night. It was insane. We had right off the bat, and I mean things change because stuff happened, but right off the bat, this was in our rooms. Every person got one. With all the, I mean, look, when I say there's unending events all day, every day. Oh my goodness gracious, we got somebody who could really go for a pickle right now. Mr. Rev Deuce, I could go for a pickle right now as well. I wonder if that would help my throat or not. I'm gonna give a pickle just to you, sir. How are you doing, my friend?
I could really go for a pickle right now.
Hey, Deverick, thank you. I feel like I've been gone for so long. I've been trying to start popping into people's streams, but, gosh, I feel like I've missed so much. It was weird, not only not streaming, but not being able to be on people's streams. Washing machine broke. Oh no! We gotta be clean! I'm putting out the juju. I'm putting out the juju. You find those codes. You find those codes, boy. Danny, no, I love honey. I absolutely adore honey. I really should have like a honey lozenge right now or something. Or actually, no, I should have had like some honey and tea for the stream, not just water. Whoops. I should have had a toddy. Danny says, Rev, you got kids. Get a bucket and water and put those kids to work. That's sweet, Belair. I miss too. Well, it's okay, Rev. I'm pretty sure I'm dying of typhus right now. So, you never know. You never know. A pickleback would probably help, Davrick, actually. A pickleback probably would help. Of course, in addition to not being able to stream or see anybody's streams, and please do update me if I've missed something huge, because I missed apparently a bunch of huge stuff in my own alliance. I did not have the internet package. That costs extra, right? And we all know I won the cruise already, but you still have to get down there and stuff and things. Rev, what you talking about, Rev? Does she? Not engaged, not married, but that could be so. Apex Shred, Solo Waves, Public Arena Teams, Star Trek Cruise starting rumors again. Red Deuce, it was never the Star Trek Cruise. We know exactly who started that initial rumor. And now I got a pin for it. Now, oh, wait, no, it's not that. Oh. Alright. I don't know where the other one is. It's somewhere. It's somewhere. I'm engaged to Star Trek. Picard made it so. So much swag, everything is getting lost. It's true, Lila! It's true! Again, our reveal your secrets are gonna be stacked forever because there's some especially that are crazy. I think I'm gonna reveal it tomorrow night. I'm gonna let the word spread that I am back. So I think I'll reveal a really exciting, gorgeous thing. that was made for me that blew my brains apart, and you guys are gonna get really, really excited. Yeah, Rev, did you see the Samo Famo pictures? Rev, did you see the Samo Famo? I'll put it up again if you missed that one. But really quick first, while I wait for your reply, I'm gonna go refill my water. Just really, really quick. 1 second.
We're on a mission, you nit.
We are on the mission indeed. Okay, Rev Deuce, I'm here. I think it's very cute. I hope you think it is cute. Here we go. Yay! Yay! Oh my gosh. Giving our love and gratitude to the community for sending us on the boat and for things like the beautiful hat that I am wearing. Mama Samo also brought hers and definitely rocked it. Definitely rocked it. It was very, very, very exciting. The Samo Famo. She was just over the moon, Mr. Rev. Just so excited and so happy and so stunned at everything. I mean, the costumes and all the decoration and swag and posters around the ship, and just seeing actors walk by, or seeing how they all look now after, especially Voyager 30 years, they were all there, seeing the changes or not changes in people, and the hilarious stories and comedy shows and concerts. I mean, it was truly once in a lifetime, unbelievable. And for these Star Trek and sci-fi nerds, it was just absolutely unbelievable. It was so special. We'll be talking about it forever. It was absolutely incredible. This was, by the way, on the day where every day they would basically every day have something new in your room, kind of in the afternoon, evening time after they do the daily clean or whatever. And so this was the day suddenly there were t-shirts laid out for everybody, and there's always a party on the pool deck on t-shirt day where they want to get the big group picture of the whole cruise and everybody in their shirts and wow, and they do a bunch of silly pool games and stuff. So JT, the cruise director man, and actually Chase Masterson from Deep Space Nine, who is the most adorable and lovely. She's just so great. She was all up in stuff, and they were hosting crazy silly competitions, and they both ended up in the water, of course, as well at some point, in all their clothes, and it was hilarious. And that was the one day they actually were going around. It was free drinks for everybody. They were just going around with trays of Lord knows what, very bright colored, dangerous things. So for anybody who did not have a drinks package, that was a good afternoon for them. The hats, of course, were one of the other days. The unconventional voyage. The hats were one of the other days. Nana Visitor was in this shockingly pink outfit. Wandering around the pool deck, watching all the fun, and came up and we chatted for a little while. You never know, Savage. And thank you, Yar, for saying so. Yar, of course, in chat right there. being the reason behind a lot of the stuff I'll eventually be showing you guys. She just made bajillions and bajillions of incredible things. Just handing out every time, I swear, every time I saw her. It was something new and amazing and incredible and kind and generous. It was so cool. It was so cool. It was wild. Yeah, people all just, oh my gosh, so many people were there. Feral for feral. That's fair. Super cooties chance. Super cooties. I am so sick. I am so sick. Or I was, and now, if you could believe it, this is like by so far the best I've been since the cruise. Like, gosh.
I could really go for a pickle now.
On the flights home, the journey home, I was just like, I was so worried. Just don't die. Just don't die. It's all worth it in the end, yes, but triple speed chevrons is basically Sigma, yes, yes. Rev's not a stranger, he my boy. He my buddy. Is Bensai here by any chance? Y'all let me know when Bensai is here, because somebody was on the cruise that he would have been very excited about. Yeah, Con Crud is so real. I mean, I got it after Nashville, but nothing like this. Nothing like this. This was also certainly longer than Nashville. Rev, but that's why we love you. That's one of the reasons we love you. That's why we're all here, right? So even though I wasn't really, thank you, Rev, for posting that link there. Even though I wasn't really in the game at all, because as I said, for the week of the cruise itself at least, I couldn't get in the game, really. Sometimes I was able to, like, get in on a kind friend's, who had internet package here or there. But, oh, Rev, thank you. Of course, when you're away for 3 weeks, it was supposed to be 2 weeks, and then I was dying for a week, you always worry, will anybody be there when you come back? You always worry, so thank you. Huge shout out to everybody here right now. I appreciate it so much that you have come back or have even joined for the first time. It means a lot. It means a lot. Oh, Rev, don't be! It's my own crippling self-doubt and self-esteem issues and streamer, you know, imposter syndromes, etc. Can't break those watch streaks, thank you. Davrick, nope! Not rated once. I timed my 7-day shield perfectly. I'm very proud of myself. Not a single raid. Oh, RSD, that's very sweet. Oh, Savage, that's sweet too. Even through my sad little stream tonight. I apologize for the coughing, everybody. But on happy notes. Oh gosh. Gonna make me all emotional, Rev. That's another thing when you're sick, right? You get all emotional. So I'm thinking of how special the cruise was, and I'm just all going crazy. I just turned it into a dab. And that's like getting some exercise too. Get my stretch. Genius! Genius! In the meantime, I've been trying during my detention here at home, forced. I've been trying to catch up on all my grinds and do some stuff and things. So if you'll see, I somehow am up 62 now, everybody. As far as updates of my game life, I finally, through the weekend spend event, I have my Protector at tier 10, my Eviscerator's tier 10, my Relativity's tier 4, my Vindicator's tier 5, my Revenant is 3 components from tier 10. I've got my Big D has grown. My Big D, look at all those below deck slots. Look at those below deck slots. I only have one more tier for my D, which will be coming not too far away because I have finally my Enterprise A in the scrapper. Anybody who watched Rev's recent video just within the last 3 days, if you haven't, what the heck is wrong with you? He had a wonderful video on the D. I think he's just jealous of mine, right? And so he wants to make a video about it while thinking that one day he gonna be a big boy with a big D like Samo. But yes, I have the A finally scrapping, which will get me the it's still a week away, unfortunately, but it'll get me the final epic crystal, I believe. No, gas. What am I talking about? Epic gas and stuff like that to finish off my D. My Roddy is also up to tier 9 now. It was, I think, 6 before. So that's very exciting. The big debate now, of course, is do I want to bring my cube? No, I want to bring my cube up now. Should I bring my cube into Sigma? It's tier 13, right? But it doesn't go Sigma until you actually start upgrading these components. Spectre continues to say no, as he has been. As he has been. I feel like the baby cube, even if it goes Sigma, is not going to cost that much. I've got a couple of beverage things now here to refill as I go. Ooh. Oh. Oh my goodness. So much hydrate. I don't know yet, Spectre. I don't know if I'm getting the uncommon or not. What is the difference whether I do or not, Spectre? What's the difference whether I do or not? Selkie report? What do you mean, Savage? Bel Air, of course, I can show you. I'm very happy to show you the 30-day loyalty chest. Here you go. No worries. Oh yeah, RSD. The evening is gonna be shot. It's just gonna be me and... But I'm used to that. I'm used to that. It has been so much hydrate this week. Bel Air, was there something specific you wanted to see? Do I need to scroll for you at all? Nice! Yeah, I had a bunch saved up. And then I spent it all. Same with all my 7 days. Once I had, like, uncommon G6 in it, which is another reason I went to 62. I now get uncommon materials in my refinery, and I'm trying to get up to 63. As many people said I should. 63 is when rare stuff starts appearing in some places. Certain rare things start appearing. Like in your ticketed events, we'll start having rare materials, stuff like that. So, yeah, your 30 days don't expire, Bel Air. Nor do your 7 days, but your 7 days have cooldowns. Your 7 days have cooldowns of like a week. So, when you bank these up, what you want to do is hit 2 chests, then 1 chest, then 2 chests, and then you'll have to wait a week and do the same again. That's the fastest way you can redeem 7-day ones. Yes, 63 is when rare stuff starts coming in, Voltron, and then 64 more rare stuff comes in. Spectre. This is true, which is why I was very excited at some of this new stuff, because of course we're already, a week into all the new things. But this is the first time I get to talk about it with you guys, so I hope you're not sick of talking about everything yet, because I've been having to wait to give my 2 cents and show, how it's working out or not for me. 63 is rare parts in the refinery. Yes, exactly. Although, boy, oh boy, when people say stuff slows down in G6 because of speed ups.
Giggity.
Oh, right. Skyquake, thank you. It's absolutely true. Speed ups, holy moly. Like for buildings. Even going into mirror and all that jazz. I mostly get repair speed-ups, not speed-ups. And as they say, it's bajillions of lat. I mean, I spent over 30... Y'all, I might have to go big for this. You know me and egregious lat spending. I spent over 30 million lat this weekend! Samo! 30 million! Oh my gosh.
I could really go for a pickle right now.
I could really go for some lat right now, because for me, Spectre, I've never spent 30 million in one go in my life. But as you can see, I have a very special power number up in the top corner right now. I did so much research. Thank you, Naz. Thank you, Big G. Funny thing is, I had the treasury. I could have got the treasury with flippin' Gwen DeMarco, Sam Kirk, gorgeous officers. I used them all. It was stunning. It was beautiful. But I asked around, when does rare come in to the treasury? And I made the very tough decision to hold off until I'm at least 63, if not 64. Where there will be even more lat, and I'll have stuff like rares and things. So that sucked. I loved the officers so much, and usually I only go buy officers. But I realized, rare stuff. Very important. Of course, I've been doing some mirror runs for this FKR event, trying to net some more speed ups, but I'm also looking at, you know, I might have to be biting the bullet and doing some mat spend outside of stuff, because to get up to 63, I need some more dilithium vault stuff, and unfortunately it's already into uncommon 6-star. And I need all these dudes done, which is really tough, because that's all going to be uncommon. And the thing is, not only the speed ups for if I wanted to go 63 this month, maybe I could, but I've already made it up through the SMSs. I would have to spend another 50 million points, because I'm not going to spend stuff if there's not going to be extra, you know, gains. I need to save. That's how I've gotten through the whole game, is being very, very careful, planning, strategy, saving, only spending with guaranteed rewards. I do have GG Voltron. I have unlocked Section 31 Giorgio, gorgeous goddess that she is. So I already have her. And with the battle pass, I'll be getting, you know, even more shards. I unfortunately was not able to win a battle pass last week, so we'll have to see how streams go, or, you know, if any kind sponsors come along. I'll get 4 more shards, though, at the very least. But I have acquired her. Obviously, she's unbelievable, and the more you can get, the merrier. But I would have to do a full 50 million extra. And so far, overall, this weekend, I spent 106 million for reference. 106 million to get to this point. It's the 3rd tier of the SMS, of the 2nd SMS. I did 3 tiers of the 2nd SMS. So, you know, it is 50 shards if I do another 50 mil. Which gets me pretty close to a tier up. Especially with Battle Pass. But, you know, who's gonna come next month? Interesting officers this month, so will there be another interesting set in the next round of Section 31? Do we, you know, do I save for next month already now? It's always the question, yeah. Always the question. Oh, you could see this here. I am in a placement for the FC right now. I realized I was able to promote, I think, 3 different fleet commanders. I guess my epic stuff had banked up and I hadn't looked at him for a little while. Yeah, Voltron. Like, it's good stuff. But I don't know. I don't know what to do. You know, in the meantime, I said I came back and some crazy stuff had happened. My alliance apparently decided to merge. We decided to absorb another alliance that I didn't even realize was having troubles. So everybody started going crazy on alliance donations. And I don't know if you can tell that I'm up at 21 helps now. I kid you not, I come back. We have 101 available slots for people. of which we're up to 97. We're level 52. We're level 52 alliance now. I swear I left, we were like 46? I think we were something like 46? And
Basically,
20 helps?
geeks.
Aloha, Dr. Iron Chef. 21 months. Oh my gosh. That's the highest I've ever seen. 20. We're in the 20s. What? Extra helps is we were 45, Disco says. And Disco knows. Yeah, so we've just jumped from 45 to 52. We've got 101 people. 21 helps. No, I totally believe it, Disco. I totally believe it. I also believe that Bel Air has a question, but I will answer that in one moment. We were joking about all the hydrates, but yeah, it's been a while since I streamed. It's tough. I will be right back in just one moment.
And his name is John C. Yes, yes, give me the bum on the name, give me the bum, yes, yes, give me the bum on the name.
Hello. Little touch up on my lips too. I love how both times I've had to leave, I've heard Fisty with another 21 months. Oh my goodness gracious. And that actually kicks off a hype train. And a cough train. Thank you so much, Fisty. The time zooms by indeed. Oh my goodness gracious. Spectre, I'm glad to hear your coughing fits are almost over. I thought I'd been doing pretty good today, but then you come and try to talk to all your best friends about your really exciting and awesome cruise. Thank you, Savage, for the hydrate. Yeah, we're at 62% of a hype train, y'all. How can we do on this second one? Fisty, getting, but not there yet. I have to say though, it's funny hearing John Cena pop up as I had to run out of the room, because I just imagine John Cena is like there in my chair, right? It's like somebody is still here on camera for you, giving you a show, which is way too funny. But yeah, as I was saying, my alliance suddenly is full of names I don't recognize. And we've got 21 helps. We've got 101 people. It's crazy. Oh gosh. Fisty's got some cred and he wasn't even on the cruise.
That wasn't supposed to happen.
I think so, Savage. It must be. It must be. Like, I already forget. It was probably a mission. Yeah.
We're
Or
on
something
a
to
mission,
get.
you nit.
Yes, Fisty, indeed. Or something to, like, get the very first hazard, you know, set you off and start getting some particles for your first hazard resistance. Which I've now got the second level of. Tibbs actually was going through earlier on his stream right before me. Shout out to Tibbs. About how they have these, you know, hazard resistancy things, but they're all very ops locked. So it's not like it helps you a ton because, you know, by the time you unlock the next one, you have to go up to the higher systems anyways, which have the higher things anyways. So it all kind of, I don't know. But thankfully, the pinnacle of power these days, you get particles way faster. So we realize that the Selkie refits are 300k each, which is actually not that bad. I mean, already I have 130k banked, and I've been doing some of these researches. And, you know, I've barely been playing. As I've said, I was away for 2 weeks. So with the pinnacle of power, new G6s are just having a way easier and faster time of everything than back in the day. It thankfully is already getting a lot better. Yeah, well, no refit is necessary, I would say, Spectre, but anything helps, you know? Prime Hazard Resist is one of the few Prime researches that's really worth it, says 50. Yeah, lots of people are saying that it is amazing. But it's a Prime, so... Enterprise E refit is a must-have. Which one's that, Dragon Keeper? Which one's that? Enterprise E? I mean, that's so beyond me. Oh, I know, it's the 70 Epic. What's its refit? Danny, thank you, 200 biddies. We're at 75% to get the hype train going. We've only got about 15 seconds. But thank you, Danny, so much. Every biddy counts so much. It's so kind. Thank you. Makes it so you're able... Mine hazards. Oh! It's our first goat scream. Thank you, Moopsie. Set me right off. You're working on that hull plating? I have enough galactic acclaim now, thanks to new stuff. Where do we get galactic acclaim? I'm now getting some from here. Yeah. So from the G6 solos and stuff. And I don't know if I said before I left, but checking out G6 FKR solos, I was able to single ship solo with full loot crew the second I was a G6. Single ship with full loot crew, my Enterprise D alone with full loot crew, I can solo anything that my warp range can get to. So that was a surprise, but very nice surprise. So that's been absolutely no problem whatsoever. So it's great that, you know, the rare hazard particles, maybe some speed ups, all this stuff, galactic acclaim is starting to come in. But I'm so tempted to wait. I've been holding off on all the hull platings and stuff because of the stupid dang what is it? Oh, wait, is it the new Section 30? What and where is the favor that makes FKR favors cheaper? There's something that makes FKR favors cheaper. And people, I remember, yelled at me one time that the galactic claims are the FKR favors and that they get cheaper. Okay, one says DTI, one says 31. Starfire, hello, by the way. Hello, thanks for jumping in chat. It's so good to know you're here. Yeah, it's one of these, isn't it? There we go. Timely investments. Increased cost efficiency for FKR favors. So that's available at Temporal Investigator, which is my next thing, 14,650. And I get 3,000 a day. So I've been holding off 14,650 divided by 3,000 because it's only 5 days away. So there we go. I've been holding off on my thingy things because I'm only 5 days away. I figure, A, I can do everything that I need to right now pretty well. I don't need to rush. I can wait the little bit to get this. And I mean, it's not huge, I don't believe. Timely investments. Oh, wait a second. 100%! Okay, no, that is huge. I'm glad I'm waiting. No, it's one level for 100%. It's a single level, and it gets you a hundo. I am thrilled. I am most pleased. Oh, Starfire, we right on track, yo. Well aware of where that has been hoarding your galactic acclaim until you also get there in 5 days. Right on track, Mabu. I love it. Great minds. I absolutely love that. Hold on. Alliance merge, level ups, 21 helps. Oh, speaking of helps, y'all. Hold up. Nobody's mentioned. But look at this. I just want to say, wow. Oh, wow. People are doing things right now. Okay. Please, everybody, take a moment to look up at my helps. So remember when I said my alliance has been going through a merge and we've been going absolutely insane on our donations, on the leveling up, on the helps we're able to give? So when we finally achieved level 51, which is when helps go up to 21, when we finally got there, suddenly our helps were so excited that they decided they would stay there forever. Rev Deuce, I don't know if you're still here right now, and if you've ever seen this bug before, but my entire alliance now has a permanent and inescapable 3 help all. A permanent and inescapable 3 help all. I only know that somebody actually needs help when it goes above 3. Everybody has restarted and cleared locals and reinstalled games. The alliance is broken. Has anybody else experienced this before? Please let me know. Has anybody else experienced this before? Because I have never seen or heard of anything like it. IA on 20 had a permanent -9? We are the most hopeful alliance of all, Chance. Yes, indeed. Fisty says 20 was resolved. Thank you, Adva, for the lurk. Savage claims they've had that glitch, but for one or two. Oh, my darling, sweet Scribbler. 14 months. Mods, do I have mods here? Can we get a shout out for Scribbler? Scribbler of the boot. How are you doing, my dear? How are things? How are you adjusting to the next level of recovery? Yours is stuck on 4 now, Disco. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness gracious. Das Boot! Yes! I don't know, I mean, it's terrible, but I always thought moon boots are kind of fun. I call them moon boots. And it's so like techie, spacey, cyborgy. Even though I know the reason behind is, you know, no bueno, but you're like a transformer? What does that mean, Scribbler? What does that mean? Lots of people doing things. Yes, Disco is very active this evening right now. Bad things happen in 3s. Many things do happen in 3s. Like the Samo Famo! I don't know. I've never seen anything like it. That was on my thing to show. Also to show something fun, speaking of refits and skins and ship stuff. Obviously, while I was away, the Amalgam joined the Independent Archive. The Amalgam joined the Independent Archive, and because of that, I did some calculations today. Here's a silly little thing we can do. I have all of these projectiles already. I wish they would disappear once you have them, but let's not even get into that. Here's a fun thing I can do, though. Woo! 20. Oh! Just kidding. There's a cooldown. I thought I was gonna one-hit wonder Amalgam cloaking for y'all right now. I had been saving that up. Womp 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 womp. It gives out less reputation exos. There's been lots of yelling. Well, I'm glad I missed that. I don't like yelling. Why can't we be friends? That's what I want. Oh, I guess I have some of these to do really quick. Even though they're useless! What does 33 dilithium do? Japers scrapers. What do you mean pogo? What is pogo? Savage, you speaking in tongues. Oh, Pokemon Go. A shiny Fubacco? What the foo is a Becco? I'd have to look it up. I mean, I've been trying to keep up. I mean, obviously not on the cruise, but trying to keep up with my one a day. But I would have to check. Remind me later. Oh, Spectre, that's been one of the things the whole from day one is that there are region specific Pokemon. So to win Pokemon, you have to travel the world. Yeah, so it's been a thing since day one. There were stories right off the bat of like rich, you know, heirs and heiresses jumping in their private family jets to go catch Pokemon. Because who cares about the earth and the environment? Let's not solve world hunger and gain world peace. Let's spend our money on private jets for spoiled children to go catch a Pokemon. I mean, I say this saying, I wish I could go do that. Let's be honest. We all wish we could just jet off and do things. But, Spectre, how was Cozumel? I would have loved to. I saw it from balcony. It was fun to watch. Amalgam Cloak, I cannot do. Talked about the upgrades. Here's another thing I wanted to talk about. Obviously, okay, well, no, I'll get this out of the way. Solo waves. I am a brand new G6. As everybody's been saying, you know, it sucks that the SMS is hindered by generation. Those just coming into a generation are basically hooped. I am very proud of myself. Brand new G6. I can get to wave 5 of the G6. I can get to wave 5, but I cannot beat it. As of yet, 1, 2, 3, 4, I have not been able to conquer wave 5. But you know what? I am a brand new G6. So just the fact that I can make it to the final wave already, when I literally went there weeks ago, I think it's pretty flippin' cool. I think it's pretty exciting and amazing, and I'm very proud of myself.
Neat.
I think it's pretty neat. Oh, Lap, how you doing? Texas, thank you so much for that. How are you? Yeah, so it sucks that the SMS is like that if you are new to a generation. It's also wild to me, the disparity in rewards, in that you have to either clear a generation or rewards are not worth it. Even getting to wave 5, clearing wave 4 and getting to wave 5 of a G6 is not as good rewards as just clearing G5. Which is silly. To me. To me, that's very silly. It seems not right that I can get to the final wave of G6 and that's not even as much rewards as just clearing G5. You have to clear it. So, you know, I tried this for the SMS. I got 4 out of 5. Brand new G6. I'd say that's pretty flippin' great. But for the near and forward future, I'll just be... And I could be way higher than rank 5. I could have just kept clearing waves 3 and 4 and stuff. But it's just one SLB for possibly a bit more premium dust. And yes, I'm obsessed with premium dust, but spending all of my stuff on this SLB, clearing waves 3 and 4, and spending all of my Titan and Cerritos juices, or get whatever I get on this SLB, clear wave 5 of G5 with all my tokens, be getting all that loot, and starting to stack up all of the amazing favors and benefits thereof of the new solo currency. I've made my choice. I'm clearing G5s. I'm clearing G5s. So far, I have the first 3 levels. The first 3 levels of the shred, the traceless shred. I have the first 3 levels for all of them. And I have the interceptor overhaul on the refinery. Meaning I get double rewards, theoretically, on all G4, G5, and G6 interceptor ship parts. Refinery. I know there's a big debate, I believe, between do you get the refinery benefits first or do you get the I can switch it around myself conversion one first. I've gone for the actual refinery. I don't know. What are you guys doing? This was going to be one of my questions. What are y'all's opinions? Are you guys just maxing your shred first? Are you doing other stuff? Are you going for the shred right off the bat and then jumping into inventory stuff? Some people are saying go to level 3 on the shred and that's good enough. Are you maxing? Are you going to level 3? Are you going to level 4? What are y'all doing? How far into shred? Are you guys maxing? Lord of Scarin has maxed 2 so far. Silvertab says they're doing just fine in the solo wave, so they're not even bothering with the shred yet. That's one of the things that I've been debating. I know I won't be able to finish G6 until I have many more ops levels and many more bigger ships. So does shred matter for me right now? Because I smoke through the G5s to completion. So why do I need shred right now? Is not doing the refinery stuff more beneficial? Because that means I'm working towards getting those bigger ships to actually have the chance at the G6. I'm being called out for phrasing. Sorry. If it's really horrible, I'll try to be better at muting. All you spent for is Anorex's datapad. Oh! That was another thing yes. As far as G6, Amelia Earhart's plane. Boom, right here. This is one of the things I'm going for. I'm going for the full 3 shards a day right now. I'm going for the 3 shards a day right here in anticipation of some new ships. Need shred for Chase since it's Taco Tuesday, Bel Air. I love it. Everything about what you just said. Absolutely, yes. Yeah, Savage. Some of the mission-y stuff, STFC.space is very hard to navigate. It's very hard to figure out certain mission stuff. Other people going for Anorex's datapad, they said. Where's that? Right next door. The straight up apex barrier, which shred is supposed to shred. That is interesting what Starfirelight said. They got one of the conversion ones just so they could start building up the tokens. Start getting those weekly tokens. I tell ya, the material one has been instrumental for me. The materials one has been amazing. Another 5 days, unfortunately, till my next one. But, it's funny. It's come up a lot lately, and I don't know if it hasn't before, if people are just now realizing that you get epic crystal from a lot of events, but you get no gas or ore. And it's just always been like that. For whatever initial reasons. But I've been having a blast with the converter tokens, the bonus converter tokens. Exchanging all said excess crystal into gas. Every time it comes around, I exchange every single one. Epic crystal into epic gas. It's been very useful. It's what, 120 or something, which is not a huge amount, but it can be the difference between that tier up or not. So I do imagine that as it amps up, it could tip off the ship parts as well. Yeah, so for me, solo waves have been outstanding. I've not had any technical glitches really with them. I know some have. Again, sucks that I'm immediately into events where you have to complete, and I'm at the beginning. You know, it's rough, but I'm at the beginning of a generation. Why would I expect to be able to finish all the things thereof? I get to the final wave. To me, that says my game's going great. I'm very proud of myself. Again, I completely disagree with the rewards, where you have to clear that to be better than the previous that. That's just crazy. But for now, it is what it is. I've always said I prefer everything to be solo. I hate having to rely on other players for anything. Events that you have to have multiple groups of people who are on at the same time as you and know what they're doing and are willing to do the things. You know, I understand the idea of, oh, I love playing with friends. But I was thrilled with solo waves and that they do give currencies for all three. Of course, we need more starts for them to completely, you know, possibly replace needing to still do other supplemental group waves. We need more starts. And you can't say anything about this month, you know, with a couple little extras to start. We need to know what the regular is going to be. Yes, we have bajillions of original. We have bajillions of mirror wave. I look forward to when we have bajillions of solo stuff. No, I don't count anything in extra passes as counting. Nothing dollar. It means zero. I do not count that. Oh, well, you know, you'll get an extra 5 to 7 starts in every wave pass. No, 95% of people won't. This does not count in any calculation. It never has for me. It never will when these new things start up. And yes, it's month 1. So things are always, it's week 1 still practically. It's week 2. Everything must be grain of salt. We know this is not the end game look of what all these things will be. But already I look very forward. The fact that it's only 5, it's so much quicker. I mean, 10 waves with all these other people you gotta wait for, it's crazy. I think the solo waves are absolutely brilliant. I would do them all day, every day if I could. So yeah, I look forward to more starts. For that, I look very forward to the day I can solo the G6 with no boosts, because even before the cruise, I went off a little bit on how so many things need boosts now. There are just so much in the game that we have to do and keep up with. And you know, if you want to be going good and progressing, you have to be doing your full pulls and your stuff and your things, which means you have to be punching up, which means everything needs juice. And the Cerritos and the Titan have not been looked at since their original incarnations. So, things are starting to get real pick and choosy, because there's only one Cerritos and there's only one Titan, and we only get so much juice a day. And stuff's just getting out of control. So, this Solo Waves is yet the latest show of Jeepers Louise. Give us more juice. Please. And no, I don't mean give us another boost ship. Please don't give us another boost ship. Just give us more juice for what we have. Update the thing. Yeah. Gosh, I love the independent archives. We need more. I was not surprised it was the amalgam. I really think we were crying out so much. More independent, more archives, more archives, more archives. I think they kind of just went like with the amalgam. It was the easiest kind of old thing to do to appease and, you know, give us something. I feel in the back of my head that it was not the original plan to come out with the amalgam this month. I thought they were going to wait, you know, a bit longer and maybe do a few at a time, but we're all like, ah! So I think they maybe amped up and threw out the amalgam for us, which I'm happy. It's more than nothing. But, oh, it just keeps the appetite whet for more. Love the archive. Love the archive. I am awake. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, yo, 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 yo. All right. Well, I haven't got through all my questions, but I do realize suddenly that I am at 2 hours and counting, Captain, and my voice be knowing it. My voice be knowing it.
He's got until 8 o'clock.
My voice be knowing it. Oh yeah, RSD. It does indeed. That was years of my life. But I will keep some of these fun things for tomorrow, because y'all, we got Wacky Wednesday tomorrow. Not only am I back for Taco Tuesday, but of course this means we're back for the good whole haul, which means tomorrow night, Wednesday, March the 12th. Dr. Juby, our third 21 months. Thank you so much, Dr. Juby. He says, insert honeymoon joke here. Juby, why don't you come back tomorrow for Wacky Wednesday at 7 p.m. PST, 7 p.m. Pacific, or PDT, whatever. Flippin' time change. I don't know. All I've been doing is sleeping this week. Or trying to. Juby, why don't you come back with a whole bunch of those text-to-speeches tomorrow, and you can make all the jokes you want. Tangia awaits you. But anywho, thank you so much for being here, everybody, for my great comeback to stream. Finally, apologies that it's been so long. I truly have been so very ill, but it's been so very worth it for the incredible Star Trek The Cruise experience with the Samo Famo and the STFC community, famo. So many more stories tomorrow. I'll try to have some more pictures. I have so much swag and stuff here. Secrets to be revealed. My sweet darlings who are here, who are on the cruise, Yar right there. I'm about to show so much of her stuff off. She is a genius. But y'all gotta come back tomorrow for that. Again, 7 p.m. Right after Mr. Revdeuce's regular Wednesday streams. I am glad I'm back. Texas, I'm so glad that you say so as well. It was so great to see so many friends. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Speaking of swag, yes, we'll talk RSD. Please do come with me now, though, over to raid into further stories, shenanigans, and madness. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Tomorrow, 7 o'clock, we are raiding out in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug a nerd!